Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's game, contest between the Rhode Island Junior Sharks and the Boston Junior Bruins. These teams met last night in a 7-1 contest. The Bruins defeated the Sharks. Hopefully tonight we'll see a little different game. After the first period last night, the score was 5-0, and unfortunately I had to leave shortly after that. Bruins are 2 years into this program, so they're very well established. The coaching staff of the Bruins organization down there. Coaching staff of the Sharks down here. And this is Rich. I'll be the commentator tonight. On the play-by-play, we'll have Chris Williams.
Thank you, Fred, and welcome to the North Smithfield rink tonight, where the Bruins will be playing the Sharks, and the Sharks are the host team tonight. We're ready to get underway here now. And the Sharks take the face-off. DeMore has it for the Sharks. He sends it over to Kavanaugh to Vasico. Vasico controls now, gets back to Kavanaugh. Over to DeMore. DeMore carries it out, gets it up. Carroll dumps it in. And chasing hard is number 21, Eric Lewis. He gets it, sends it back to Kavanaugh, but Kavanaugh just keeps it in. Now it's broken up by the Junior Bruins. Icing is waved off. Lavelle goes in hard with DeMore. Bruins get a quick shot on, but it goes wide. Lewis gets it out, but it's thrown away to Haggerty. He intercepts. Now Saran for the Bruins carries it out. He dumps it in. Wide of the goalie for the Sharks. DeMore clears it around the boards, but not out. Saran just dumps it back in. Bruins control, but Lewis intercepts. Lewis has it, and he's taken out there as the Bruins control the puck again. And a quick shot here, and a rebound, and the Bruins score. Goal was scored by number 40, Winnis. Now, as you can see there was a defensive letdown by the Sharks. The Bruins came out really strong in the beginning here, and they had no letdowns. And with 18:57 left in this first period, it's 1-0 in favor of the Junior Bruins. Now the Junior Bruins control. Number 29, Tibbetts has it. And he's taken out by Brian Ross. Number 3 for the Sharks clears it around the boards. And now it's tangled up in the corner. Brian Ross has it for the Sharks. He carries it around, dumps it out, but he's broken up by 29, Tibbetts. Now number 12 has it, Genitosio. He clears it out front, and it's a big save there by Candido. You might recall that Kevin Candido played against the Junior Blackhawks last weekend down here, and an exceptional game. Covers his angles very well, and that first goal was not his fault by any means. Face off to the right of Candido. Ryan Carney on the draw for the Sharks. The Bruins win the draw. Saran dumps it back in. Now it's cleared out. Rick Williams making chase for it. And he can't get to the puck. Now the Bruins carry it back. They dump it in. Send it in. Brian Ross going after it. And a shot fired by the Junior Bruins. Ryan Carney gets it up. Tim Flaherty dumps it in. And now Saran has it now. Rick Williams controls it. He sends it out front, but nobody there to collect the pass. Dave DiGregorio steps up and, gives a good little check there. The Sharks control, they dump it back in. Bruins break it out now. And it's broken up there. Bruins control it now. Here comes number 31, Trevor Roenick, younger brother Jeremy. A quick shot there by number 11, Sloan. Fires wide. Back to 10. He can't control it, and it's out of the zone. And making chases Kearney, but he goes for a line change. The Bruins control now. 5 Hamilton dumps it in the corner. Roenick goes in after it. He's taken out. DiGregorio now controls it. Sends it up. And it's not cleared out. The Sharks having troubles clearing it out of the zone here. Roenick goes in again. He's hit hard, but Bruins control the puck. They send it out front, and it's intercepted. And number 9, Hank Kasabarian, dumps it in. Now the Bruins carry it out. And a swift skater, number 11, Sloan, for the Bruins. Now the Sharks carry it out. Peter Vasico now carries it. Gets it up to Lewis, but Lewis can't make the play on it. Haggerty now dumps it around the boards. Haggerty controls. He dumps it in. The Bruins keep it in. Brian DeMore has it now for the Sharks. He's carrying it up. Steps over the blue line. Still controls it and makes an errant pass, but Vasico makes a nice play to keep it in. Gets it into Lewis. Lewis sets it to Vasico. Vasico, quick shot, he scores! Peter Vasico, a nice goal set up by number 21, Eric Lewis. And a quick shot gets the Shark on the board. And the score is tied at 1 with 15:42 left in this first period. Rich, what did you think of that goal there? Nice play by Vasico to keep it in?
Absolutely a nice play, and as I told you before earlier in the day, that's one of those plays where you got to be ready to take the quick shot, and that's exactly what happened there. Off balance and took the shot.
We're back to live action now. The Junior Bruins dumping in. Tibbetts trying to go for it. Sharks trying to clear it out, but it's kept in at the point by Kammerer. Now Sloan controls it for the Bruins. Sloan is looking, make a play, and it's dumped up, but it's dumped right back in by the Sharks. Sloan back to get it for the Bruins. He carries it out, he's got no pressure on him. Sends it ahead, errant pass, but Kammerer dumps it in. And now Tibbetts is going to get it for the Bruins. He sends it up front, but it's intercepted by Brian Hall. Brian Hall sends it away for Justin Jones, but it's a little too far out of his reach. And we have a whistle on the play. Back to live action now. Tim Flaherty controls. Oh, and he just gets a shot wide. He was on his knees when he did that. It was a good effort, but just couldn't connect with it. DiGregorio, quick shot up high. And now there's some jostling in front of the Bruins net and to the side of it. Ryan Kearney for the Sharks is involved, and so is Rick Williams. As Alger was involved for the Bruins. 14:48 left in this first period. 1-1 the score here. The Sharks win the draw. Hits it back. It goes out of the zone. DiGregorio has it. Sends it over to Gaffney. Gaffney dumps it right in. And the Bruins control. They just dump it in. Rick Williams back to get it. Zone corner. Sharks get it out. Ryan Kearney controls it. Now DiGregorio has it. Gaffney dumps it in. It's wide. Antifarnario clears it out. Now DeMore has it. Gets it over to Kavanaugh. He sends it up. And Cariglio cannot control it. It's cleared up now. Tied up along the boards. And Alger for the Bruins dumps it in. And Tibbetts has it. He gets a shot off, and it's fired wide. An errant passer in the zone. Coach Siglarski wasn't happy with the pass. Now it's tied up along the boards here. And it's cleared down, and the icing is waved off, and back to get it for the Bruins is Sloan. 13-17 left in the first period, 1-1 the score. Sloan sends it up to his winger, Roenick. Roenick bumped off the puck. Eric Lewis makes a nice bid to keep it in, and they didn't call a hook there, and it could have been a legitimate call, but the ref did not find it in his favor. Now Tibbetts fakes a shot, and he gets a quick wrist shot off. And Trevor Roenick goes in hard to the net, but Brian DeMore there, captain of the Sharks, is there to steer him aside, make sure no further play is involved. .12:54 left in this first period, and 1-1 the score still remains. Bruins capture the draw. Sloan has it, but now it's kept out. Carroll bumped off. Now we have a delay offside. And the whistle's blown. And now the Sharks control it. It's back for number 3, Kyle Costa. Costa gets it ahead to Vasico. He tips it up, and Carroll's there. Vasico now controls it. Sends it to Eric Lewis. A nice mid-ice pass, and Lewis dumps it in as he's faced 1-on-3. And the Bruins break it out. Here comes Lavelle. He gives it to his winger, and it's a shot by number 8, Solera, and it's wide. And here's Lavelle. He controls. He sends it into Sloan. Sloan fires it wide. But the Bruins winger was there. Not sure the number. He just clears it in front. Sloan keeps it in again. The Bruins really starting to show they're definitely how to pass the puck around. And the Sharks are just caught all over the ice. And looks like they'll be going for a change now as Costa carries it and dumps it in. The Bruins control the puck there very well in the Sharks zone, and had the Sharks running around in that little short span of time you saw there. Now the Sharks having problems getting out of the zone once again. They clear it out, and we have a potential icing here. 11-17 left in this first period. 1-1 the score. Fred, do you think that the Sharks are being caught out of position here tonight, early going into the game?
Yes, they're being caught out of position, but as well as that, I noticed early on here, probably a couple shifts ago, they should have been forechecking to force the offside, take the offside rather than give the other team the opportunity to break out.
We're back to live action now. Bruins control once again in the Sharks zone. They spread out very well, and they have good vision on the ice. Goes back to the point. Saran just dumps it back in. And there's a couple Bruins behind the net, and 12 there. 29, shot. And 29 for the Bruins. Tibbetts makes it a 2-1 score. Questionable as the net was dislodged. No goal?
Puck's over there. Went under. I don't know if they called it or not.
Oh, I see. Apparently our cameraman, Fred Cusick, saw it. And he thought it was lifted, but we have no goal on the call. And apparently they thought it was a goal, but it was no goal. And Bruins win the draw. Shot by Solera. It's fired wide. Rick Williams on number 4 there, Alger. They send it out front, and it's starting to get physical. Flaherty throws number 16 Oliver away. Chris Kavanaugh now controls it for the Sharks. He's behind his own net. Candido fell down. Junior Sharks being caught out of position constantly tonight, and Kearney gets it out and sends away Tim Flaherty. Flaherty walks in, quick shot off, and Kearney had a chance at a hit from behind, but no call on it. And apparently we have some tying up in the corner down there, but the Bruins ice it as the Sharks put on a quick little stint of pressure there, but couldn't turn it into a goal, and the score still remains 1-1. 9:54. Back to live action now. Draw taken by the Bruins. The Bruins control it. Number 12 gets it up to Trevor Roenick. Roenick now carrying it. Number 5 sends it back to Sloan. Sloan gets a shot on, hits Roenick out front. And the Bruins have trouble controlling it, but the Sharks end up getting out. It's dumped back in by the Bruins. Now we have a delayed offside here. Costa carries it out. And the Bruins can't control it. And it's just being choppy hockey along the boards now, and there's a bunch of... And we could have a offsides here, it looks like. Well, Fred, wouldn't you say you're seeing some sloppy hockey here played now? Both teams being caught out of position a little bit, and it's turning into sloppy hockey.
Yeah, I've seen that before, Derek. I think that they're both a little bit frustrated right now. That goal being called back from the Bruins, of course, affected them, so they're being a little bit tougher out there.
Back to live action now. Solera dumps it in. Now Costa has it for the Sharks. He carries it up and he dumps it in. Saran back to get it now for the Bruins. He dumps it across, sends it over to number 4, Elger. Elger dumps it up the boards. And they can't feed their main man, Haggerty. Now the Bruins break out. 27 Lovell has it. They send it out to center ice. Carroll, he's bumped. And we got another offside here. Fred, it looks to me that the Sharks seem to be running around a little bit more than usual. It seemed like they're a little fatigued tonight. Would that appear to you?
No, I don't know that it's fatigue. I think they're just they're trying to cover all aspects of the game, and they should just take care of their own job out there, cover their own man and play their position.
We're back to live action now. Saran dumps it in. Sent over now. DiGregorio has it now. He carries it up. Dumps it up the boards now. Lewis gives it to Vasico, but they can't connect. And the Bruins dump it down. And DiGregorio has it now. And now DiGregorio back to get it. DiGregorio dumps it up. And now DiGregorio gets a shot off, but it's blocked by defenseman Sloan. We got a 2-line pass there. This was called by number 29, Tibbetts. Two-line. Back to live action here now, and now Winnes gets it up. Oh, and he trips and falls over his own feet. Got to watch out for that red line. You know, that red line can just jump up and grab you, and now Demore clears it over. Jones gets it. Quick shot there, just fired wide. Demore keeps it in though, and Sloan plays it. But now it's intercepted by Hall, and he can't make the connection. Over to number 23, Perry. Oh, and number 8, Justin Jones just fires wide. He had a good chance there. And now Chris Kavanaugh's beat. He's got to get back quick. And it looks like we have a delayed call here. Looks like we have a delayed call here. It's going to be on number 10, Brian Hall. 2-minute penalty for interference. A smart play, though, because it prevented them from scoring, and sure. Oh, number 29, Tibbetts. Number 29, Tibbetts. Tibbetts, whatever. Are we on? We're on. The Bruins go on the power play with 6:47 left in the first period. 1-1 the score still. And the Sharks clear it out. And chasing hard is Ryan Carney. As goalie, Antofanario clears it out. Now the Bruins carry it over the line. And here we're going to watch their nice setup. Sloan gets a quick shot off. Big save there by Candido. However, the Bruins still control it. Costa sends it out. Now Carney has it. He gets a quick shot off. An interference call there, passed up by the ref. He chose not to call it. Winnis has it. Sends it over to Tibbetts. Tibbetts taken out hard, but now it's dumped in by the Bruins. Costa has it now, gets it over to Carney. Carney dumps it out. Chasing hard is Cariglio. No icing on that one. That's a big question there. I wonder why they didn't call any icing on that. The ref's obviously snoozing tonight. Saran for the Bruins keeps it in. Gets it over to Haggerty. Haggerty fighting along the boards, and he gets it over. Now Alger, quick shot. It's blocked out front by Gaffney. And Lavelle gets a shot off, and they score. Lavelle, number 27, gets the shot off there and makes it a 2-1 score. Power play goal with 5:11 left. Now we have some commentary from Fred Cusick here.
Thanks, Derek. If you've been watching here, you'll notice that they've been going to their off wing, or off defenseman. When the play is in the zone, if it's on the left-hand side, they've been using that right-hand defenseman almost constantly. They've been playing back to that guy. The Sharks have got to get a guy back there to cover for that play. They've got to cut that off.
It appears that the Sharks are leaving that point man wide open most of the time, which has given the Bruins an excellent opportunity to feed that man. Now we're back to live action now. Bruins win the draw. Saran has it now. He dumps it in. Candido clears it wide. Oh, and the Bruins send it in quick, but nothing going there. And Perry has it. And number 7, O'Brien, dumps it in on Candido. DiGregorio back for it. He dumps it up the boards, and Hall's there, or Justin Jones, excuse me, and now Gaffney's having problems getting it out. Bruins all over these guys, all over these Sharks. Now Mark Perry has it. He carries it out. He dumps it in wide of Antofanario. It's cleared around. Sharks go for a line change. The Bruins break out. Number 4, Alger carries it out. He dumps it in as the Bruins go for a line change. And it's dumped up the boards now. Now the Bruins control. Demore has it. He's bumped off the puck, but now Carney has it. He gets a quick shot off, and it's tied up. Yeah, I know. Protect himself. They won't bug you. Keep it up. And 3:56 left in the first period. 2-1 the score in favor of the Junior Bruins. Face off to the right of Antofanario, and the Bruins win the draw. Flaherty trying to work it along the boards, and now Demore carries it out. Gets a quick shot. Nice kick out save there by Antifonario. Demore gives a nice body check there. No second man to help out that winger. Trevor Roenick now carrying it. And now we have some jostling here in the corner. And Junior Bruins very upset with the call there. They were expecting a... Looks like we will have a call here. We have matching minors here. Well, we have both receiving minor penalties. We're unsure of the call right now, but and Fred was wrong again. That's what happens when you get old. You know, Fred's starting to get senile here. And we're still at a 5-on-5 here as those penalties just cancel out. And a nice setup there, but just fired wide. Haggerty with the setup there. Couldn't set up his winger. Now it's sent over now. Kazabarian elbowed in the head, and the refs don't call that one. And now it's cleared up by Kazabarian. Ross chases it for the Sharks. It's in there, Haggerty, a quick shot. Big save, hits the crossbar there. Cariglio having trouble, he's chasing Lavelle. Lavelle keeps it, oh, and a nice little nifty play to keep it to his defenseman. And now the Sharks dump it in, the Bruins zone. Sloan has it, he gets it up. Big hit there, it's dumped into the Bruins zone. Goalie Antifonario plays it around. It's still kept in by the Sharks. And it's dumped in deep. Eric Lewis going after Saran after it. Asico falls down. Gets a quick shot off by Cariglio. And and some lackluster back checking there by the Sharks, and a quick shot by Tibbetts, and it's just kicked wide by Candido. And a nice pass out front by Tibbetts. Sends it out front to number 40, Chris Winnis. Recently cut from Boston, now playing with the Junior Bruins. As he puts it in with 1:49 left, puts the Bruins up 3-1. Coach Zagarsky obviously not too happy on the bench. He's explaining to a couple of his line mates on what they should be doing. But he still has praise for this club of his, and he's willing to give it an effort here, as long as his players do. Sharks win the draw now. Di Gregorio gets it up to his winger there, Perry. Perry loses it. Now Saran has it for the Bruins. Carries it up. Oliver is offside for the Bruins.
It appears as though the Sharks are not playing with the finesse that the Bruins are playing with, but they're certainly playing with a lot more determination than they were last night, and it's proved to be very effective this game to this point.
I'd like to point out that too there, Fred, because last night after the first period they were losing 5-0, and they're playing much better tonight. I think they're understanding the Bruins on how well of a team they are. Now the Sharks having trouble clearing it out, and it's cleared out now. Alger dumps it back in for the Junior Bruins. Demore has it for the Sharks. He sends an errant pass out to Saran. Saran has it for Boston. He dumps it right back in. Candido behind to play. Costa picks it up. Costa coming around the boards. 1 minute to play in the first period. Costa has it. Perry can control it, and it's knocked over the boards on a deflection. 52.7 seconds left in the first period. 3-1 the score here in favor of the Junior Bruins. Ryan Carney on the draw. Tries to send over to Rick Williams, but it's tied up, and the puck goes over the boards again. 46.7 seconds left. Sharks control. Chris Kavanaugh gets it, dumps it up the boards. Sloan there, and he breaks it up, but now Tibbetts has it for the Junior Bruins. He carries it in. Sends it back to Sloan. Sloan's got a clean shot. Fires wide, though. And 2 Bruins are on the puck before any Sharks can get there, and that's got to tell you something, that the Bruins are quick to get to the puck, and they always move the puck very well. Bruins still keep it in. Kavanaugh dumps it down. 8 seconds left in this first period. And we have some end of the period jostling there, but nothing comes of it. After one, the score remains 3-1 in favor of the Junior Bruins. We'll see you in the next period. .17:42 left in this first period, or second period, and we'll get it straight one of these days. And 10 seconds before the Bruins go on the power play. Haggerty can't get it up, but Cariglio has it. Tries to send it back, but he didn't get enough muscle on it. Oliver comes out for the Bruins. Now the Bruins have the power play. Haggerty there. Haggerty controls it in the corner. He loses it. Now Haggerty controls once again. Gives it to O'Brien. O'Brien controlling. Sends it around. Oliver going there for now for the Bruins. He's hit by Ross. Oliver still controls. Costa knocks it around. And Sloan there for the Bruins, and he dumps it out. But it's sent away to Cariglio. Cariglio, a possible 2-on-1 here. Oh, and a nice defensive play there by Sir Alger. Now Sloan carries it up for the Junior Bruins. He goes around Costa. Carries it to the corner. He's bumped, still controls. Sends it out front, and it's kicked wide. Bruins control it now, back to the point. Kamara has it now, sends it into 23, sends it over to Saran. Saran, it's blocked. Cataldo has it, sends it over to Saran. Over to Kamara. He dumps it in. A big save, and a goal by number 7, O'Brien, from the Bruins. And a power play goal. As you noticed, you can see how the Bruins use every man on the ice, make everyone aware that that they are a team, and they will use everybody on the ice to get their goals. There's no individual stars here. They're a team that really works together, and it just showed there as they caught the Sharks out of position. Not only did they have a power play on the Sharks, but they really made them look bad by just dragging them right out of the box and had everybody running around. So now we got a 4-1 score here, and the power play is over now. Teams are back to even strength. Demore having problems controlling it. He falls down. He starts saying, "Help, I've fallen, I can't get up." And now Candido ties up the puck. Sharks are trying to regain their poise here in the second period. They're down, I believe it's 4-1. The scoreboard still reads 3-1, but I believe it is 4-1. Chris Kavanaugh now controls it for the Sharks. He has it, sends it around. Eric Lewis there, sends it up to Vasico. Vasico hooked, he dumps it in. It's dumped in. Saran there for the Bruins. He controls it, sends it around. Vasico there. Gives it to Carroll. Carroll can't control it. Oh, and it's shot right out front by Lewis. And it goes around. DeMore keeps it in, and it's fired wide. Chris Kavanaugh pinching now, but it gets out of the zone, and here comes number 5 for the Bruins. Hamilton, a quick shot. Big save by Candido. Cut down that angle very well. DeMore has it now from the Sharks. Sends it up to Lewis. Vasico has it. Up to Lewis. Carroll now racing forward. He can't get to it. And now the Bruins break back out. Sloan has it. This is Verona. Verona can't get to it. Now Carroll has it. He dumps it in. Lewis can't connect on that. The Bruins carry it out. DiGregorio has it now for the Sharks. Gets it up to DeMore. DeMore takes a shot. Fires it wide. Camara dumps it around. Winnis there to pick it up. He's hit. Still controls the puck though. Flaherty there now as he's cut down. And now Cariglio moving in on Sloan, and Sloan dumps it out. Nice passing there by the junior Bruins. Tibbetts has it. Sends it over to Winnis, and he just fires wide. Had a whole open net there, but just fired wide. Coach Kelly not happy with that for the junior Bruins. Gino Tosio gets it up. Tibbetts has it. And a goal by Winnis.
I don't know if you picked up on that, Derek, but what's been happening is the Bruins come in, they make the quick passes, and they get the quick shot off on the net. They don't take any time. They've already known. They've picked their corners before the puck comes to them. On the other hand, the Sharks, on a recent series down on the Bruins end, they had the puck out front of the net, and they took a lot of time, and they ended up coughing the puck up. You've got to get the shot off quick. You've got to know where the puck is going to go before it comes to you. And that's what they're not fully mature yet. They'll pick that up in time.
We're back to live play now. Thank you for that commentary there, Fred. It's dumped in now. Ross has it. He gets it up to Perry. Perry can't clear it out. He gets it up to number 10 there. Hall. Hall dumps it in. He's taken out hard by Lavelle. Lavelle has it for the Bruins, and he can really run on his skates, and he's moving around, gets it over to the Bruins defenseman as they send it out. Ross being chased by Solera. Solera falls down, and Ross still controls it. Sends it ahead, and now the Bruins control. Saran gets it up. And Solera sends it wide of the net. Lavelle has it now. It's dumped in by the Bruins there. Racing over to get it is Justin Jones. Now Kostley has it. And, well, if you notice there, Fred, number 23 for the Sharks, Mark Perry, was trying to drag the line, and the Bruins defenseman did a crafty play, but it should have been called a penalty. He hooked him and just knocked him down, which dragged him off sides. And that forced the whistle for the offsides call. But the ref should have picked it up. He was looking right at the 2-on-1, and if you didn't see that, then he should probably resign from reffing. And here we have Camara behind the net, and he's taken down hard, but 2 Sharks are on there. Rick Williams going for it now. He's hit by Sloan. Gets beat. Sloan carries it around. Now Chris Kavanaugh back to get it for the Sharks. Kavanaugh gets it up to Flaherty. Flaherty has it. He dumps it ahead for Rick Williams. A nice pass to DeMore. Rick Williams keeps it in. And he gets a nice opportunity there, but just couldn't finish it off. And it was a good bid, but have a tie-up and whistle on the play here. Back to live action now. Back to play at a surround for the Bruins. He sends it around. Roenick there. Breaks out of the zone. Carroll sends it in the zone. He sends it up front, but nobody there to collect it. Carroll has it, sends it back, and nobody there to pick it up. Errant passing here by the Sharks is costing them. DiGregorio has it now for the Sharks. And we got an offside call here. 10:50 left in the second period here. 5-1 the score in favor of the Junior Bruins. Bruins win the draw. It's dumped in by Alger. Candido plays it. Sends it over to Gaffney. Gaffney tips it out. Pasico has it now, sends it to Sean Carroll. Carroll now controlling. Looks like he fell. Now DiGregorio rushing for it. He slaps it up the boards. And a missed check there. Now Roenick has it. Sends it over, can't connect with anybody though. Now the Sharks have it. It's up to Eric Lewis and an offside call here. One by Cariglio, he gets it. Costa dumps it in. Sloan back to get it for the Junior Bruins. He comes around the net, he's got room. He coughs it up. Now Kamara has it. Kamara sends it up the boards. To Betts. Betts has it. Now Costa going for it. Stumped up the boards. Back in the zone, we have delayed offside here. And the Sharks just throwing it away here, not controlling it, not making the quick passes that the Bruins are making, and it's costing them. Running at guys and not finishing off the checks. Betts has it now, sends it in. Now Ross controls. He dumps it in. Now the Bruins break it out. Betts breaks out. And a quality chop there, but no call. Now Costa carries it around the net. Now we have a delayed call here. .40 left in the game now. The Sharks go on a power play here. Period. Yeah, that's right, Fred. I guess I'm going senile too. You got any more than Alzheimer's juice there? Yeah, I can see that. Oh, what to do. And Sharks win the draw. DiGregorio has it now, gets a shot off, and it's snagged down by Antofanario. If DiGregorio wants to be effective on those shots from the way outside, they've got to be down on the ice, and he really can't expect it to go in. He's got to look for sticks for tips. And you can't expect a clean shot like that to go in unless his name is Al McGinnis, and if he was Al McGinnis, he would be here. But it was a good shot nevertheless. Just got to be down a little more. Lewis has it now as he comes around the net. Sends it back, but he's got to move that puck back there, you know. Vasico has it now. He's tangled up. He loses it now. Cariglio sends it back. Demore shoots. Oh, and it's tipped wide. Carroll gets a shot on, and it's big save. A nice setup there by the Sharks. They moved it around pretty well, but not to the best of their ability. Eric Lewis now has it. And it's cleared out there by the Bruins. Back to get it is Brian Demore, Sharks captain. I mean, if they could stay in the position, they do better. I know it isn't. It's easier to watch. Costa controls now, carries it over the line for the Sharks, and he's going to set this power play up. Gets it around. Hall has it now. Gets a quick shot off, but it's fired wide. Costa now shoots. A big save there.
Setting up on that shot, that last series there, and they took a shot. There's too long on getting the shot off. They got to get it off a lot quicker than that. As soon as it comes to you got to let it release it real quick.
Sharks control now. Hall there gets a shot off, goes behind the net though. Hall there. Rick's got to be. And now it's sent out front here. Hall has it now. It's cleared out. 12 seconds left on the power play here. 6:50 in the period. Kavanaugh has it. They really don't have much time to screw around with the puck. Hall has it now. Sends it up to Rick Williams. Penalty is expired now. All teams are at even strength. Costa controls now, and he dumps it up the boards. Now Hall gets it, and they dump it in. Algier gets it. Tries to hit Lavelle. Leaves it there for Gaffney. Gaffney falls down. Sharks get it up. Carney there. It's cleared out. Now Carney racing for it. Flaherty dumps it in. Bruins play it wide. Gaffney gets it. He dumps it around. Cariglio there. He's after it. Cariglio sends it up front to Flaherty. Nice goal by Timmy Flaherty. Tim Flaherty's been a little spark plug for this Sharks team. That's his second goal of the season. And it was a nice goal by Flaherty. He has 4 points now in 6 games. He's at a +5 now, too. Scores at 5-2 now. Could be changing around to a different attitude. Sloan controls it for the Bruins. Sends it over to Kabir. It's dumped in by the Sharks. Sloan has it now. Roenick has it now. It's dumped up. And a 2-line pass here. Way the hell over, that's right. Lewis has it, dumps it in now for the Sharks. Bruins trying to move it out. If you notice that the Bruins are sending a hanger, and there he is right there. And what will he do? No goal there, as you saw. Ref blew the whistle before it actually crossed the plane of the goal line. Quick shot in there by Sloan from the Junior Bruins. Sloan gets it again, another quick shot. Tied up by Candido.
Just off the ice. That shot, the last shot that the Bruins made was about 6 inches off the ice. The ideal shot from the point.
Sloan once again, he's had 2 shots in the previous 2. Sends it out front, nobody there to pick it up. Hall gets it, sends it away. Lewis, Perry, Hall has it. Savets tops it up, and we get an offside here. And the ref's gonna call something here. Ref calls something here, and Coach Zaglarski will be having a word with his player here. He's not too happy about this call. Coach Zaglarski not happy about this call at all. As you can see his frustration as he addresses Chris Kavanaugh. 4:16 left in the second period here. 5-2 the score. Saran keeps it in. Oh, and that's a nice shot by Lavelle, just fired wide though. Oh, and Demore took a slap shot there to clear it out. He's probably just taken a wrist shot. It would have gotten out faster and he wouldn't have gotten hooked. Lavelle has it now. Sends it in. Out front, Haggerty has it.
Nice little play there. They tried that twice, Chris. They tried that same play twice. Pass into the corner and then break and then right back to him.
Looks like a nice little give and go there that the Bruins try to set up, and it seems to be working well. It catches the Sharks out of position. Quick shot on there, turned away by Candido. DiGregorio gets it, he dumps it up the boards. A big hit there by DiGregorio. Saran sends it up front, and a nice pass. Lavelle sent it right over to number 8, Solera, and he made no mistake on putting that in. And now we're at a 6-2 deficit. Live action now here. I'd like to say once again that this game is being brought to you by Skoll, Long Cut and Short Cut and Fine Cut. Wintergreen. Choice tobacco chosen by many players and cameramen. Sharks control now as they press. Seem to be having a little fog problem here now. Let's get it up. Tibet's has it. He sheds away one checker. Bruins control it. Winnes has it. Starts to stuff it out front. Camara keeps it in for the Bruins. Now it's sent away. Oh, and Cariglio gets caught in his skate. Camara dumps it back in for the Bruins. Brian Ross there now has it. He sends it out, but it's intercepted by Tibets. Tibets sends it right out front. A nice, good shot, just fired a little bit wide. One S keeps it in now. Ross has it now. He sends it up. Cariglio. Over to Flaherty. Oh, and it's just fired right wide. And the Bruins try to dump it out, but it's kept in by DeMore, and now the Bruins carry it out. Sloan. Rick Williams has it. He can't dump it in. Now we got a call here on the Junior Bruins. Number 40, Winnis. With some sort of chippy penalty, but he's gone to the box. Huh? What?
Here.
Oh, I can get closer. We also like to announce that this show is being brought to you by Close Up for getting closer to your cameraman because the cord's too short. Di Gregorio now controls it for the Sharks. He sends it in now to Lewis. Lewis controls, sends it to Vasico. Vasico back to Di Gregorio. He gets a shot. A nice tip there by Carroll, but just a little wide. Bruins get it back now. DeMore gets a quick shot, and it's just fired wide. Di Gregorio racing, and he doesn't get there quick enough, and now the Bruins break out. Hamilton coming a one-on-one with DeMore. He loses control of it. Sends it back. Now Vasico has it. Vasico carries, controls it. Sends it over to DeMore. DeMore not really ready for it. Sends it over to Lewis. Back to Di Gregorio. And it's tied up. Vasico on the draw now. Back, Di Gregorio can't get it. It's a race now. Oliver. Now Di Gregorio controls it. Oh, he loses it. Sends it, just gives an errant pass. Oliver now going with it. Di Gregorio sends it over to Vasico. Vasico carrying. Sends it over to Lewis. He gets a shot on and goes wide though. Di Gregorio can't keep it in. It's broken out now by Cataldo. Cataldo and Oliver, 2-on-1. So Oliver, quick shot, blocked by DeMore. DeMore carries it out now. He takes a shot, a long shot, and it's cleared into the bleachers. 3.2 seconds left in the second period. 6-2 the score in favor of the Junior Bruins. And the Bruins have a 15 seconds left on the power play, too. And that's it for the second period. At the end of the second period, the score is 6-2 in favor of the Junior Bruins. We will be back at the beginning of the third period. Okay, here we go with the beginning of the third period here. 6-2 the score in favor of the Sharks. Sharks on a power play for the next 5 seconds. Chris Kavanaugh has it now. He dumps it up. And it's cleared down, but Carroll there, he controls it, gets it in the zone. Vasico chasing. Let's break it out. Bruins have it. Send it out front. DeMore intercepts for the Sharks. He controls. He dumps out, but it's kept in by the Bruins there. For 12. Osio keeps it in, but now Demore intercepts it. Demore sends an errant pass to Lewis. Lewis can't control it. Winnis has it. Sends it off front, just fired wide, and the net becomes dislodged. Draw. Loses it. Bruins break out. Jones carries it out. There's a poke check. Hall now carries it. Curry. Ross can't control it. Now Haggerty has it. Haggerty sends it in for Lavelle. That's a sneaky one. Haggerty has it. And he's stopped out front.
Going well. These guys are much more mature hockey-wise than the Sharks. The Sharks are going to come along, but see the checking and whatnot. They're seasoned players.
Fred, you also might want to note that this will be a good test for the Sharks. It's early in the season. They can see what type of competition they're going to be up against and what pace they'll have to be playing at.
That's absolutely right, Derek. And not only that, they're going to be improving as the season goes on. And this will give them something to scale themselves by, see what they're doing.
And they do play the Bruins later on in the season, and I'm sure they'll be playing much better. Rick Williams now controls it. Kearney gets it, and it's kept in by Gaffney, but now it's broken out. Kearney has it, dumps back in. Cariglio there. Now DiGregorio has it.
Yeah, that's what they got to do.
Nice little backhand pass, but it's broken up. The Bruins carry it out. Now Kearney racing for it, but he's broken up. Talo has it now. He sends it up, and it's broken up. DiGregorio now coming back hard. He's got room. Sends it over to Cariglio. Cariglio gives a shot. Nice save there. And we've got a call coming up here. It looks like a penalty to the Bruins there, Fred. Number 16 for the Bruins, Oliver, gets the hooking call. I think, Fred, you were thinking there was somebody else getting it. 16 for the Bruins. Oliver assessed with the penalty. We were thinking that the King Hacker was going to get the penalty, but obviously he did not.
Chop, chop, cheap, cheap, chop, chop.
Mr. Chop. He's on the bench sharpening up his blade for the next chance he gets off. Now the Sharks control it. They got a power play here. It looks like they're moving it better now. Vasico has it behind the net. Sends it out. Carroll. Yeah, but the Sharks, in order to make these passes count, they got to put it on their stick so they can get a one-time quick shot off. That shot was off the pipe right there by Vasico. Demore keeps it in, dumps it back in the zone. Carroll has it. Loses it. Lewis has it. Now back to Carroll. And he tied up. If Carroll came around the net a little quicker, he could have had a chance there, don't you think, Fred?
Yeah, absolutely. He had the wide open side there. The goaltender didn't know where it was. He had a perfect opportunity. They got to react to those opportunities like that.
You got to become hungry in that situation, and you notice that Carroll wasn't too hungry. He had the chance to step right in and score. Nobody was on him.
They are hesitating. That's a problem. You know the old saying, he who hesitates is lost.
Correct. Now Costa with the shot. A nice kick-out save there, and a score on the rebound by number 10, Brian Hall. That goal will be going to Brian Hall, assisted by number 3, Kyle Costa. That was a power play goal. 6-3 the score now with 16:27 left in the third period. You can't count the Sharks on this one yet. They are playing better. They are playing better this period. And so far, they've kept the play down in the Bruins' end, even if it has been only 3 minutes. Bruins controlling them. Sharon gets it up. Lavelle. Can't get to him. He makes chase, sends it out front, goes behind the net. Haggerty has it now. Now Lavelle has it. Gets a shot off, and no. Apparently that went in. And a quick goal by the Bruins here. They reacted quick to that goal that was scored against them, and they come back with one of their own. (7-3) now the score. Brian Ross just took one off the foot there. Cariglio now. Knocked off the puck by Lavelle. Haggerty now going around Costa. He sends it out front. Candido ties it up. Fred, one note you might want to make is you look at these face-offs. Sharks wingers are not picking up their men right off the face-off, and if they did pick up their man right off the face-off, it would eliminate a lot of breaking in by the Bruins. Slow them down also as well.
That's very true. Actually, the man-to-man type coverage has not really. They haven't performed that well tonight for that part of it, but hopefully it'll improve with time.
I believe it will. Bruins control now, they keep it in. Now Flaherty has it. He's tied up, but Carney there to help out, and he loses it. Now Genitosio has it. He's tied up, he loses it, but Tibbetts is there, and he has it. He gets a shot off, and it's fired wide. Winnis gets it back to Sloan. Big save there. Maria gets it into Tibbetts. It's kicked wide. Genitosio has it now. Sends it back. Oh, and almost a nice play there, but Moore has it. And he's dragged down, no call, and we got a holding call there. A good call by the ref as Rick Williams was trying to make a bid to go around the defenseman. He was held off, and a holding call coming up here against the Bruins, and the power play for the Sharks again.
You'll notice that time on that, when it was put into the Bruins end there were 5 Bruins back in that area to pick up the puck. All 5 guys were back into the play. None of them were standing down ice.
Well, they're just as strong offensively as they are defensively, and they made no mistake.
And here we are, back to live action.
Sharks control. Vasico hooked down, and we got another penalty coming up there. Okay, number 4, Algier gets the penalty for the Bruins. Now they got a couple in there. They might be starting to charge Brent in the penalty box here. As you see Oliver sitting in the box as well as Algier for the Bruins. Now we're back to live action. 5-on-3 here for the Sharks. They should capitalize on this and be able to put one on the board. Vasico gets it, but he loses it. And now Carroll racing for it. Keeps it in. Now Vasico has it. They gotta have 2 men on the puck in this situation. Vasico controls. Vasico gets it back to Demore. Shot. That's a big save there. Gregorio has it now. Sends it over to Demore. Not a good shot there. He's got to get that shot off quicker there. Wouldn't you say there, Fred?
Yeah, absolutely. And that time there, when you got a man down like that, he maybe should have walked in a little bit, went around him. He had an opportunity to move in on that one.
Step around and fake that shot. Not only will you have an opportunity to get a good shot off, but you also eliminated one player out of the play already, and it becomes a 5-on-2. And we get a stoppage in play here because the goalie is fixing his pad.
He's down there dicking around is what he's doing.
He's wasting time trying to give his players a rest. Smart play by the goalie, you got to admit, though. Moore now has it. And penalty here by number 11, Peter Vasico. So now we have a 4-on-3 here. Costa has it now to Kavanaugh, over to Mark Perry. Over to Hall. Big save there. And here comes Laval. Gets it over to Solera. Solera moving fast. Comes around. And he coughs up the puck. Now Perry controls it. Mark Perry has it now. And it's cleared down by the Bruins. As the Bruins go for a change. Costa back, pick it up for the Bruins. He carries it up for the Sharks. He carries it out. He's got plenty of room. A nice pass there, just tipped into the goalie. He should have tipped it a little wider and he would have had it in. Now the Bruins going to power play. And now they're really in trouble. They already are on the killing a penalty, and it looks like they got another penalty coming up. As Dave Cariglio, leading scorer for the Sharks team, will head to the box. Or one of the leading scorers. Third leading scorer here. 5-on-3 here for the Sharks. Dumped in now by Justin Jones. We should see some good hockey here now by the Bruins. They'll set up their power play, very effective. Tibbetts moves it over to Saran, gets back to Tibbetts. He fakes a shot, sends it in to Gentosio. He sends it around to Saran. Saran has it now. Walks across, gets it over to Tibbetts. Sends it in for a tip, and they score. A nice low shot right in the ice there. It pays off as number 40, Winnis, tips it in.
That wasn't a very hard shot either, as you noticed, Derek. That was a nice low shot, and that's the reason it went in. It was just enough to give a little rebound. That's what they're looking for.
It looks like the man on the shot there was not even looking to score on that. It was just looking for sticks out front there, Fred.
Yeah, that's right. You know, earlier on you had mentioned that you just keep the shot on the ice and look for tip-ins and rebounds. That's what they were doing there.
Now the Bruins come back again hard. Rowanek has it now. They send it out front. It's tied up. Williams tries to get it out, but now it's kept in by the Bruins. Costa gets it out. Back to get it for the Bruins is Algier. in the zone now. Sharks caught out of the box, as you can see, a lot of position. Coach Zaglarski not happy at all. We're not sure on the call here, but we'll let you know in a minute. Now DeMore has it. Coughed up along the boards. Rick Williams gets it out. It's Kearney. Kearney just dumps it in. Back to get it as O'Brien. O'Brien sends it over to... He coughs it up. Rick Williams now carries it. Gets a quick shot off. Quick shot, that's what you want to see. O'Brien carries it over the Shark line. And then, oh, and a nice save there by Candido.
I think I missed that.
What do you mean?
I missed that shot. That was a nice save. Beautiful save.
A real nice save there by Candido. (8-3) the score here. Those penalties did cancel out. They were matching. Bruins still have a couple seconds left on this power play. Now we're back to all even. QB can't get to it. Now DeMore has it. And now we got another call here. A high sticking. Bruins go on the power play again. Sloan has it now. Sent over to Sloan. Oh, just misses there. He had a good opportunity to put one home, but Haggerty wide open. They send it over to him, but he can't collect the pass. Haggerty just fires it wide. Now Lavelle has it. Sloan. Kick out save by Candido. Haggerty, quick shot. Kicked wide. Flaherty sends it into the rafters. .9:26 left. Third period here, 8-3 the score in favor of the Bruins.
They have a discussion over there on their side. Do they argue down there?
Coach Ted Kelly for the Junior Bruins not happy with his team's play right now. They are playing a little sloppy compared to what they were doing earlier in the game. Now it's cleared out there by Sean Carroll. Sloan has it. Sends it over, gets it back from Lavelle. Sloan now controlling. Carries it up. And he just dumps it in. Costa there. He sends it all the way down. Bruins goaltender gives it to Sloan. Sloan now controls. Sends it up, and it's an errant pass, and it won't be any icing. Waved off. DeMore has it. He goes back for it. He sends it all the way down. Lavelle has it now. Lavelle sends it over to Sloan. Nice little head fake there by Lavelle. Looked one way, passed it the other way, and caught the Sharks off guard. Now Carroll has it. And he's tripped up behind the net. Now Haggerty has it. He sends it up front. It's jammed up, but it's cleared out. Dumped up by Vasico. Bruins have it. Lavelle. Haggerty fakes the shot. Haggerty now controls. Lavelle just shoots it wide. Nice little play there. Lavelle has it now. He's all over the place. Costa moving around. Winnes. Means gets popped, but he controls it, gets it out. Roenick, oh, it's broken up now. DiGregorio. And here comes to Betts. Betts dumps it in, he goes and chases it. Perry's on him. Perry wraps him up. Saran with the shot, fires wide. Betts sends it out front, but it's picked up by DiGregorio. He sends it away to Perry. Perry, a 1-on-2. The shot off, but he goes for a line change.
That was a real cheap shot there, that on DiGregorio along the boards there. He took him in from behind. Well, they're trying to take him out. He's pretty effective, and they want to get him off the ice for the last little bit here to break things up, break up the pattern.
Coach Ted Kelly very unhappy with his players running at the Sharks players. There was no need of it. He just caused 2 minors there. Now the Sharks will go on a power play, a 5-on-3 for the next 2 minutes. Mark Perry has it now behind the net. He's got his point man open, doesn't look for him though, and now he sends it over to DeMore, and DeMore gets a quick shot off, and it's blocked, and oh, mass confusion here. DeMore has it. Knocks it back in, Hall there, but it's cleared out by Algier, and as you can see, the Sharks don't use their point more effectively like they should. DiGregorio and DeMore are wide open. Now DiGregorio carries it up the ice. Sends it over to Perry. And Bruins dump it out. DeMore now carries it. Sends it back to DiGregorio. Low shot just to the side of the net. DiGregorio has it now over to DeMore. DeMore walks in, shoots, a big save there. And shook up the goalie a little. Oh, and a post shot there by Hall. And some jostling there by Williams and Algier. That's right.
Right quick. You can't wait. When the guy's not ready, that's when you learn baseball.
Vasiko on the draw here now. Gets it back to Demore.
Over, give it.
Demore back to Vasiko. Over to Demore. Demore steps in. Shot. Big save there. Vasiko on the draw. And the Bruins clear it out of the zone. Back to get it is Demore for the Sharks. Brian Demore now carrying it up. Sends it over to DiGregorio. DiGregorio dumps it in. Flaherty racing for it. Vasiko has it now. Quick shot there. Nice save by the goalie. Demore has it now. And the Sharks don't capitalize on that 5-on-3 advantage and put the pressure on, but did not come up with a score there. Now we're back to even strength. Cariglio on the draw. Bruins win it and they clear it out. Back to get it is Kyle Costa. Costa dumps it out. Get over to Doobie. Doobie knocked down. Now Tibets has it. He wheels and deals, and now O'Brien has it. O'Brien dumps it over. Costa back to get it. Goes behind his own net. He's chased by Haggerty. Costa has it. Still has it. Carries it up. And he dumps it in. A lot of holding here you see tonight, a lot of grabbing and clutching. Bruins control now. Tibets has it. Clears it out. And the Bruins break. Nice behind the pack, behind the back pass there, and Haggerty just fires wide. Bruins keep it in, it's on the board, now it's cleared out. Gaffney now controls. Gets it over to DiGregorio. DiGregorio gets it up to Carney. Carney dumps it down. Rick Williams chasing up to Kamara. Kamara loses for his winger, and now we have a breakout here by Hamilton. Hamilton sends it over to Haggerty. Haggerty. DiGregorio now carries it out. 3-on-1 here.
Gotta be ready.
Man, almost a nice shot there by Flaherty, almost a tip in by Rick Williams, and Sharks dump it out now, and now the Bruins control, and they dump it all the way down. There's icing is waved off here. 2:20 left in the game. Gaffney gets it, he dumps it up. Sloan has it. Winnis gets it, he dumps it in. DiGregorio lets it go, and Roenick fighting in the corner. Tied up, Sloan has it. Shot, nice save by Candido. Bruins control now. Sloan dumps it up for Winnes. Tries to get it up for Roenick. Now Sloan and Perry are jostling over here.
Yeah, I'm going.
1:36 left in this game. 8-3 the score. Flaherty out there for the Sharks. Tibets has it. Sends it over. Kavanagh gets it over to Demore. Moore dumps it up. Doobie has it. He loses it. Tibets carries now. Oliver dumps it in. It's tied up in the corner down there. Flaherty comes out with it. Nice shot by Flaherty there, just stick save. .56 seconds left in this game. O'Brien in for the Bruins and Doobie for the Sharks will be going off on matching roughing penalties. The penalty boxes are getting filled up here. I think they are going to start charging rent. Ryan Carney on the draw. Bruins win the draw there. Good. 30 seconds left in this game. DiGregorio back for the Sharks now to get it. He dumps it up. Williams now controls it. Bruins playing tough there. Hammer him, Rick!
You're on.
Well, the final score in this one, 8-3 in favor of the Junior Bruins. Sharks got to play a little more of it physical and get their sticks up. Sponsored by the pub.
Which one? The Sportsman's Pub.
The Sportsman's Pub, official sponsor of the Royal Island Sharks. Final score here, 8-3, Junior Bruins.